Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Apologies for the pushback. I intentionally wanted to start this kind of early, but yeah, another long night, so I had to come back and get that much needed rest. Again, apologies for those who might have been waiting or those who was expecting that time. I'm gonna give y'all some time to tune in. First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Thursday. Hopefully everybody smoothly getting through their work days, period. So, those who might be out and about, especially in this sweltering heat, again, keep yourself hydrated, keep yourself cool, and don't play around with your health in this heat. Popcorn, what's going on, my guy? Another person today got picked up heat stroke, but also dealing with alcohol. So again, keep yourself safe out there. Even if you are going to be celebrating, no matter what the occasion, still be safe. And like I said yesterday, definitely keep you some form of hydration, water, Gatorade, whatever it is you drink, something that's going to keep you. Shoot, even coconut water. Keep something that's going to keep you hydrated. You know, ain't no time to be playing around, especially in this heat. This heat is different this year. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the conversation. Definitely was a great one. You know, key things that need to be discussed. If you did miss it, you catch the replay. Today I'm gonna cover a little something. But I think this does go a long way, and it goes back to almost topic I brought up. Um, Relationships, the expectations, marriages, the same thing. Expectations, right? Gotta get to that talk. Um, 'Cause there are some men and women who are expecting certain things, right? But you're not always going to get that. The one thing you can't do, the one thing you know you can't do is demand something off the rip. Again, the most you can do at a certain juncture is just not just play it by ear, but observe everything. If you know at some point it's something that you're not getting, and you know you need to really sit down and have that talk and that focal conversation. Prime example, you can't expect somebody to feel the way you feel if you're giving off a certain perception. Hammer, what's going on, baby? Like, the one thing you can't do is expect gifts to be given to you all the time. It's not saying that it won't happen, but you can't, jump out the window and do certain things and then just expect that person to automatically read a mind. Everybody gonna be the same. Some people might not be used to doing certain things. But again, if you know you require certain needs to be met, then you need to shop around. High expectations a lot of times, those would be deal breakers to a degree sometimes. Again, the most you should go into a relationship looking for is expecting the love, the honesty, and the growth together. And also making sure that you cherish the most valuable moments of that. You don't go into a relationship thinking somebody going to automatically buy you a car. No, that's not going to work. Or you can't think that as soon as you get into a relationship, automatically you get to be in somebody's pockets. You can't do that. And you definitely can't do that. Yeah, you should have expectations. But again, it should be reasonable expectations. Serious, what's going on, baby? Miss Chicago, what's going on, baby? Anita, what's going on, baby? See you up in there. But ain't no just truthfulness to that. See, there's gonna be people who tell you things and they're gonna give you the right perspectives, even if you don't want to listen to reason. But again, sometimes you should because it will help you in the long run. See, I can talk about a few things on both sides because again, not really that hard to have a conversation, especially when it's coming from experience. No matter how you look at it, and this is both of you men and women out there, there's always going to have to be some form of compromise and not sacrifice. And if you are going to sacrifice, you both might be sacrificing something that's probably needed. Like I said before, if you already got past a certain stage, you already started building as a family unit and everything else. And those sacrifices sometimes is needed, especially if it's dealing with kids. Uh-huh. Marge, I already know. You might have one. You might have one. Mm-mm. But see, this is the problem. We go with this notion of this is what should just be expected. Sometimes you're not going to get that off the rip. Again, compromises is needed. See, there's some people who expect the utmost. They expect damn near the world. Nah, you're not going to get the world. You're going to get what's needed because, again, it's a part of your growth. You are supposed to be spending time with somebody. You are supposed to be building with that person. And if you are going to be building, then again, you need to compromise. Like prime example, there's some women who go with this notion of I gotta be the dominant force. Nah, can't always be the dominant force. That dominant, aggressive energy, a lot of times you'll kick away something that's even good. Even a real down to earth man, God fearing man, or anything along those lines. You'll push those people away because you have this aggressive nature that you don't want to let go of. If you are expecting to be in a relationship with somebody, or if y'all going to push the deal forward, then again, y'all need to know where you both stand at, how you plan on moving, how you plan on building, and then from there, you just keep the truck rolling. Pardon me, y'all. I'm making this afternoon cup of coffee, keep my black ass up. But yeah, you know, gotta remember that. Some of y'all cannot go in this aggressive attitude like you have to be the domineering one. No, you'll push the person away quicker than anything. And then sometimes you'll set yourself up for a kill because again, if you're trying to be the strong one and dominate everything, then that's what they're going to expect you to do. Again, this is why I said before, you can't place everybody in the same generalized category. You can't. You can't place them in the same generalized category because not everybody's going to be the same. What one person might not do, somebody else might do, and vice versa. What somebody is willing to do, somebody might not be willing to do. But if you don't sit down and have a strong conversation about where you move from and how do you expect things to progress, then you're already setting yourself up for some form of failure. You are. You want a long-standing relationship or even a marriage to that degree. Again, you got to remember what's necessary. Compromise and also conversation. You got to accept somebody for who they are, flaws and all. But also the thing to remember, no matter what situation you have come from, you can't expect everybody to be in that same boat. Some people are going to get where you're coming from, and some people are going to respect what you're doing, especially if this is something you're accustomed to doing. But then when it does become too much to bear, you have to sit down and have a talk. You know, you got to do things again from within. It got to feel right. It got to be right. Don't do it just because you necessarily feel you have to hold on to somebody or because this is what you're accustomed to doing, basically. Love is not materialistic or anything of those values. Love is what it's supposed to be. Two people sharing, great moments in life, embracing each other's love, touch, all of that. Love is supposed to be through actions and not always necessarily, materialistic items. Sometimes you can do the simplest things and still show love to your partner. Your partner will appreciate that, and vice versa. There's times, if you know, prime example, you might not be able to do the things you want to financially, especially if you are trying to do something for your significant other just out of the kindness or just out of the sheer, this is what it is. Still got to make sure that whatever it is you place, that they will reciprocate that and respect it. All right, if I can't take you out to dinner, why don't I just make you a dinner? Simple things like that. All right, if we can't get out to plans we had, especially if it's including a hotel, okay, well, then we'll make some other form of arrangement and we'll move on from there. The key thing is to make sure you're keeping your partner happy. But again, you have to compromise on things. Keyword compromise. Don't throw yourself all the way on the ledge for nothing. And if you feel you're not sure that a person is that deep into you, that's again when you have to have that conversation. If there's something that's eating you up inside, you need to have that conversation. Because again, you can't expect people to read minds neither. It could be something going on with you, but if you're not vocalizing to me what's going on, how will I know? And even if I could pick up on certain signals, like most men can, we'll pick up on the signal when something is wrong with somebody. I do that shit on a daily. Even down to my friends, I know when something wrong and when something is, up and up. Got to read people. And you got to read them carefully. Because again, you could be reading something and thinking this is what it is. It's not necessarily the case. You got people who are rough around the edges, but they still got a kind heart. That doesn't make them any different. You could have people who are giving, but at some point, they'll realize, you know, I'm doing the right things for the right people. But if you feel like you're just doing things just to do it, nah, that's a problem right there. There's things you might not be used to coming into a new form of relationship. That's just like prime example. You could be coming from a verbally abusive relationship, and now you found somebody else who is the opposite of that. You know, something to think about. You're not going to expect that person to have an argument with you or make you feel less than. No, that person is going to show you what you're supposed to be shown, your true value, your true honor. What's not to love about that? When somebody is uplifting you as they uplifting themselves, that's a blessing right there. BMF, you came up in here and ain't even say nothing about my lottery tickets. You know what? I'm tired of your ass. I told you every time you don't come in here, my lottery ticket, that's what. Matter of fact, here, come take your nephew. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Come here, little nigga. Tired of your ass coming in here. That madness. BMF, I'm gonna have to put you on time out here. Come get your
My
nephew,
muscles
Vladimir.
are getting bigger. Oh, yes, the muscles. The muscles are getting big from the pump.
Yeah, come get your nephew, Boris. Come on, stop playing with me, son. Appreciate you, bro. You already. But this is what I'm saying all in all, though. You have to come to realization. Frugal mama, baby. I ain't laughing with you, BMF. I want my damn scratch off tickets. Frugal Mama, serious. He can't leave the chat till I get my damn scratch off tickets. I'll bring Baby Boris out again, damn it. Tired of your shit. Don't mess with me when I'm having my first cup of coffee of the day. Nah, you good, bro. Nah, but you just gotta remember that part. You can't go into a relationship automatically demanding things. No. You are supposed to, the most you can demand is respect. But there's a way to go about it too. But if a person really honestly respects you, then they already know they're gonna try to do what's necessary again to keep the balance. But prime example, I can't go and expect you to be housemaid, prime example. I can't expect you to do certain things, especially if you already got a certain lifestyle. Like prime example, if you're already working like I'm working, I'm not expecting you to do certain things. But the certain things I know you could do, it should be split. Might be days you ain't gonna cook. All right, well, let me know when you're not feeling that way, and I got you. It's times when you literally feel like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. You sit back and relax. I got this. I've done this. Like I said, 16 years. That didn't decipher anything. See, I could give you experience because that's what's needed. I give you a strong conversation because it's coming from that experience. The reason why it lasted so long to a degree was because, again, communication lines was always open. If prime example, you the one that's always cooking, guess what? You might not always have to cook. There's gonna be days you might get out the kitchen. I got this. That's what it was with me. Anybody I've been with, as far as a female, you're not always gonna be doing the cooking. It's gonna be one of those, listen, I know you look tired, come on, I got this. Exactly, serious. Lock his ass right on up. But come on now. It needs to be compromises. Because again, I'm not expecting to cook every night. Not expect you to rub my back or do anything along those lines to a degree every day. The only thing I expect from you is just the overall love and support that I'm giving you. Just like the same overall love and trust I'm giving you. That's what some men are. Some men are going to really just let it be out there like that. There's always going to be a split, Yeah, I believe in the 100-100 situation. I do. I'm not going to give you all of me. You ain't giving me all of you. That's where you would say that's 50-50 because I'm not giving you all of me. I'm giving you a portion of me. No, I'm giving you all of me, which is important. Because again, how do you build anything long-standing if you don't fully know the person you're dealing with? This is why you get situations like I was saying before about people finding out down the long run. This is what it really was. This is what it really is. You have to be mindful and careful on things. Also, to remember, don't just jump into something because it seems like it's something good off the rip. You still have to take your time with things. Even if you found somebody you could build with or possibly could build with, you still have to take the time to know that person inside and out. And if things do get to a situation where now you know each other real well, things are definitely taking a positive stance. You keep doing so. Like I told somebody, you don't allow the outside world or anybody else to determine anything when it comes to how you want to build a strong relationship with somebody. If you got somebody that's in your corner, that's going to split things down the middle with you, or they just going to give you their all, shoot. What's not to love about that? That's showing that a person cares and is being just materialistic value. But I'm going to be honest with you. There's a reason why some relationships don't work. And again, it's because not so much of the relationship itself. It's just the toxicities. Like, again, some people have brought their past into their present. No matter what situation you might have gotten out of, you don't go into the next relationship thinking the same thing. Oh, this person is either a cheater, they going to cheat too. No. You just got to know when to not make the same mistakes. I've seen people who have been in abusive relationships once and never went back to any form of that. Again, because they learned valuable lessons. They learned that not everybody's going to be on that level. You know, it might take a little time to get adjusted to, but when they realize, okay, this person really loves me for me, this person is really doing everything for me the way they're supposed to be doing. This person has captured my heart. What am I supposed to do from there? What you do from there is continue to grow the way you're supposed to. If it's prosperous, let it grow. If it's genuine and pure, let it grow. You know, again, you can't sit here and focus on what everybody else thinks of your relationship or your marriage. This is solely up to you. Because your happiness at the end of the day is going to lead down to you. If you choose to be happy, then you know what you have to do. Yes, you have to make compromises. Prime example, if somebody is telling you you don't necessarily have to do certain things for them, just listen to them. You know, that's just like, and even like down when it comes down to any man or woman. If they don't require much but the simple things, just continue to give them those simple things. And when you do have to make the necessary adjustments for something even more, at least give them the heads up. But yeah, you have conversations about things. James, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. Again, you want to come down to uncomfortable talks. You are supposed to sit down with your significant other and be able to have those talks without anything. You know, got no hesitation, no bickering back and forth. You're supposed to be able to sit down and conversate with your significant other and see where you lie at on certain things. Like again, if you feel there's certain needs that's not being met, sit down with that person and talk. Again, you want a long-standing relationship. That's the way it needs to be done. You know, and again, you don't want to waste your time giving your time to somebody if they're not going to reciprocate that time and love back. It's time and love, you can't get that back. Time, you definitely can't get back. So you need to make sure if you're going to be building with somebody, especially at a certain stage in your life, you need to make sure that this person is all the way in and know what to expect, what not to expect. Give me 1 second, y'all. Shout out to the plug. But yeah, got to remember that key thing though. Open line of communication more than anything. Because again, how do I expect things to be better? Or how do I expect things to work out in the long run? And how do we both expect things to work out if we're not communicating? Like again, if I tell you you might not have to do a certain thing, and if I told you at least more than once, you should listen to that. See, again, this is where you could lose out on a great relationship or even a marriage just by not really listening to what somebody is saying. You know, some people really don't require much, you know, but the main thing is to, again, respect boundaries too. That's another thing, respecting boundaries. Christy, baby, appreciate you, baby. And appreciate you for dropping those links, serious, baby. Working hard in this heat on my back, baby. You know, but again, you got to remember that. Some people don't require much, See, this is the thing. Some people want attention because they need it. Some people crave attention because they just want it. The ones that need it are the ones that have been in situations where they wasn't gaining that or getting that. But in the same token, it has to still be genuine. You know, again, if somebody doesn't have your best interest at heart, then there's no need for you to give your all to that person. But I would say this in this same token though. A great relationship is going to have some form of standards, boundaries, so on and so forth. You know, like prime example, if I want a strong relationship with my woman to where my woman doesn't have to question me or even second guess me on things, then I need to keep everything open. It's supposed to be that way. And when I know for a fact this is going to be the person that I'm supposed to be with, even down to marrying, then again, there should be nothing that should be left out before that time. Well, everything that you need to get out, especially when you are about to reach that step, should be out the window. That means, fellas, if you're going to put a ring on somebody, then you better be done with all your quote unquote wild oats, etc., etc. You should have no doubt in your mind that this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. And it's the same thing with some of you women. You better make sure that that person that's taking you to be their wife is in it for the long haul. And it's going to be reciprocated on both ends. If I'm putting a ring on your finger, that means I want to literally be with you for the rest of my life. I don't got time to be playing. And if we're not going to move past a certain stage, then there's no need for us to continue anything. You know, the one thing to remember, again, all in all, is it's solely about strong communication more than anything. If my significant other doesn't know what I plan on doing or don't know what's going on in my mind, I can't expect them to fix a problem. And I can't expect it to place the blame on them. You know? Duty, what's going on, baby? I don't remember if I gave you the congratulations, sis, but congratulations on that 1K, baby. Keep running, baby. And Anita, I'm glad everything going well with you, definitely. Don't worry, I ain't forget about the peoples. I was reading, but not reading, but reading. Yeah. But see, this is the thing, though. Again, remember that part. You have a certain amount of expectation, grant that. But it has to be reasonable. I can't sit here and, again, put somebody on a pedestal. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hold you to a certain degree on certain things. And if you're not meeting those certain things, then I know where I go from there. Like, prime example, if you did have a deep conversation about certain things that you're feeling, and then this person is still not grasping or they still haven't made no form of change, and that's when you know it's about time for you to make the change yourself, make the proper adjustment. Because again, you don't want to waste time with somebody if they're not ever going to be, where you want or where you need them to be at. You need somebody to be attentive to you. You also need somebody to, again, give you balance, give you peace. That's another thing I'm going to speak about too, to a degree. BMF, you calm down before you don't get up out this club right now, son. I want my damn scratch off tickets. James, put that nigga on the hot grill if he playing around with me today. Don't play with me, son. Don't play with me, son. It's grown folks talk right here, little. So you thought you was gonna still be trying to troll today, right? Yeah. Don't worry. I kind of figured you was gonna do that. Come get your other nephew. Come get your nephew, Hanshu.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
I'm over here with that. Told you. Got smoked today. Got smoked today. Set his ass right on fire, James. We ain't playing around with him today. Self get tell him. Nah, it's all good. See, I want everybody to understand this too. Because apparently some people honestly think I'm a fucking brute on here. Before I get back to the lesson at hand. Still want to give a brief intermission, y'all. I'm not a brute. I don't disrespect nobody's values, opinions, views, so on and so forth. I have my own strong views, opinions, etc. Right? I still respect you regardless of what. One thing I don't respect though is fake, phony behavior. So I already know where things are at with some people. Khadijah, baby, how you doing, baby? See, this is the one thing that some people have to realize. I'm rough around the edges, yes. Some people think when I joke or I crack jokes, I'm putting them on the spot. I'm not. I'm having fucking fun. What everybody should be having. Again, some people gotta learn to stop being so stuck up and so caught up in certain things. Life is gonna still be lifing. While you wasting your time and unnecessary energy on pettiness, life is still gonna be lifing. I don't want anybody to ever feel like I'm trying to put them on the spot or I'm trying to come at them in any way, shape, or form. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I give it up for those who have fully been here from the beginning. Ain't nothing changed about me outside of these AI drops. Nothing has changed. I'm still going to give you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I try to be as attentive as possible to almost everybody. And if I do miss certain things, apologies to those that I do miss things on. But I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm still going to remain the same person I've been, regardless. Nah, you know what it is? It's just like I said. Some people just got to come into reality. You're not always going to bombard your way into a situation and think that people are just going to conform or fold to certain things. Nah, I wasn't built that way. I go with what I go on. I do what I do, and I am who I am, whether you like it or not. Some people want you to try to fall in line today, whatever, but that's not going to be the case. It never will be. The day I allow that, I might as well cut ties with everybody. We know they ain't going to happen. So again, if you felt the type of way about anything, apologies. This is who it is. This is your friendly neighborhood Nate the Great giving you what I got to give you. You know, not always going to be professional. Like I said, raw and uncut. You ain't been reading from the profile, read it raw and uncut. Don't do no editing. Don't do no sugarcoats. I tell it straightforward. But I tell it straightforward from a logical sense, not a personal sense, not a emotional sense, none of that. Now going back to the topic at hand, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some situations where some of you men and women you place yourself in an unhappy predicament because you refuse to let go of some of the things from your past. In order for you to grow, in order for you to learn anything and to move forward, you have to let those specific things go. If somebody hurts your heart, okay, that don't mean everybody gonna hurt your heart. You might come across somebody that actually might capture that shit. And when they do, what you gonna do then? You gonna push them away because you don't know how to react to it? Take a deep breath. Be logical. And again, if everything is flowing naturally, then why mess up a good thing? Have to remember that part. You can't mess yourself up because you're assuming something or you just automatically think that's going to happen. And again, you will kick somebody away just because of that. Again, you got to have self-love before you can love somebody else. And even if you've never been loved or never felt that, you still have time to understand that and embrace that. You know, everybody, again, is built different. I'm going to be honest. There's some of you women who come in with that aggressive attitude, especially with a man. And again, you can't expect a man to lead or expect a man to do everything if you're not going to let them do what's necessary. Or if you're not at least going to see where things go. Like, again, you have some who expect the man off the rip, pay my bills, do this, do that. You can't come in with that aggressive nature, especially if you still don't fully know a person. For all you know, they probably just struggling or they just barely getting by paying their own bills. You think they going to add on something else? No, we going to come together. If we going to come together, then we both going to come to a conclusion where we both could get it together. It's not no one working against the other or one working more than the other. It's not supposed to be that way. If there's times I'm not going to be able to give you, or if I'm not going to be able to do for you, I'll still find a way to make sure that you get something out of that value. We didn't get on that cruise this month. All right, fine. I'm going to still make it up some way, somehow. It's going to be almost the same amount. Don't matter. It's about what comes out of a person, the actions. If I'm showing you I truly love you, even down to the simplest details, and I give you even the simplest things, that's a token of my gratitude and my love. You should take that for what it is. And there's some of you women who won't do that. Just like it's some of you men that don't see the value. See, I call it down both ways. I never just call it down, I'm just for the fellas. No, I'm not just for the ladies neither. I call it down the middle, whether you believe it or not. Because again, we both mess each other up when we don't do right. There's some of you women who claim you want a man to lead. You want a man to do this and do that. But you won't let them lead. You won't let them do what's necessary. This is why I always say in particular, play your positions. We know what positions we play as men and women. But see, we've gotten to this point in this generation now where it's definitely man versus woman. It's the gender wars. Battle of the sexes. No, it shouldn't be a thing. This shouldn't be a common thing. Again, it's all about perspective, respect, loyalty, and honesty. I can't be with you if I know for a fact I can't trust you. Like, prime example, if I feel you're a cheater, or if I just get the instance that you are a cheater, I can't be with you. You can't expect that. And even if I don't think you're cheating, guess what? If I already feel a type of way, then I know where I got to go from there. I don't want to jump the gun neither, but in the same token, I don't want to waste my time with somebody that's not doing right by me. Respectable level on both angles. There's some good men who have gotten done dirty by some devious women and vice versa. It's not a good look. Because again, it's almost putting the war against it. Like, why is it when you know we need each other? That's why I said you have some of these people who come on here and they spew certain things, even about past relationships, but in the same token, they're not giving you a blueprint on how to, move forward from that situation. Like, not just giving you a cautionary tale, but literally telling you, look, I don't hold no grudges, etc., etc. Most of these people still hold grudges. Some of these people still holding this thing. You can't do that, especially if you are supposed to be giving awareness. Again, you might have coming from a certain situation, things didn't work out. You might have felt like you wasted some time. Hey, you still got to keep moving forward regardless. You can't let that haunt you, and you definitely can't take that with you. Leave it where it's at. But what's going on, my guy? Hey, yo, Hood, I hope everything was good with you, bro, for real. I seen that post, my nigga. Got me fucked up right now, son. Shouts to the plug right now. Yeah, Christy, you know what it is. You know what it is. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Happy Thursday, baby. Hey, yo, Hood, since you still in here, bro, I got something for you, son. Catch your little baby Rufus over here, son. Let him get it one more time. Let him get the stage one more again. Let him get the stage one more again. Hey, I'm thinking about doing a few things. Don't worry. First ever AI Matrix Awards. That's what's up, my guy. You know, definitely healing prayers, bro. Yeah, nah, because that's nothing to be playing around with neither. And I just had a convo about that. Like yesterday, y'all already knew yesterday, y'all heard me at some point say some of these people don't know how to drive for real. Yesterday almost was a head-on collision on my block. People speeding or people doing the wrong things. Again, you gotta be careful on the road. But I'm gonna delve back into that convo on another night. Drop this link just in case anybody want to chime in on the convo. But I'm just being real. This is from both angles. Again, some of you fellas got to know exactly what it is you seek, and if you have gained what you've been seeking for, learn how to keep it. Got to be honest with yourself. Say you seeking a good. That's just like you seeking a woman with a good foundation, right, and a solid foundation. Then once you got that, keep it. Again, learn to compromise. Sometimes a woman is going to expect you to do certain things. A real woman is going to only expect you to do as much as you're going to do. The reason why I say it that way is because, again, there's some women that don't expect nothing from nobody. But in the same token, when they do get it, or when somebody does show the love and gratitude the way it's supposed to, guess what? That's something new to them. But they still keep it humble. This man showed me that he loves me on all angles and all cylinders. I can respect that. He doing things for me even when I ain't asked him to do it. But then again, if you know there's things you do require as well, you need to say something. Again, fellas, there's things you say you require. All right, well, if a person don't meet those requirements, you know what you got to do. Same thing with you with it. You know what to do. Okay, this person couldn't meet this, or all right, I got to move from there. Wasted time on people that ain't going to give you their precious or give you their all is worthless. If a person can't see the true value in the love that they're giving you, you're giving them, no. Yeah, that's when it's time to make that move and adjustment. Be safe on that road, baby. My bad, y'all. I'm just reading the chat again, and I hear it. There you go, James. Burn something down again, didn't you? I hear the fire trucks. I hear the damn fire trucks. Wait for it. Oh, they went up the other avenue. Good. Good. My bad. Tired of muting these damn fucking lives because these. It's another damn story. But shit, you gotta remember that part. You know, Oh shit! Shout out to the plug. Lord Jesus. You know, you gotta remember this part. What you need is more important than what you want. You need love. You need honesty. You need loyalty, right? Definitely need a strong bond and a companionship. That's what you need. You know, and everything else will fall in line. But you can't go in with this strong bullheaded mentality and think that this is how you want to put together a relationship and how it's going to sustain. No, you can't just think about yourself. You have to also think about the other person, and vice versa. That person has to think about you just as well. And if they are giving you certain instances where they showing you like, yo, listen, like you need to chill, or you don't necessarily have to do that, then listen. That's just like prime example. Us men require peace sometimes, especially we do deal with a lot. Not saying that you women don't deal with a lot, but men deal with more than anything, and yet we don't be as expressive. We know that. It's just something that it is. A lot of times we don't want to discuss things because again, we don't want to have to do certain things to where you feel different or you look at it as different. It's just real raps. Like if I'm in my most aggressive mode, I can't talk to you and then something just blurt out. Now you feel either scared or you feel kind of worried or nah, I don't need that. I don't need that at all. A lot of times we just require some peace and quiet so we can think, reprocess things, and then keep the ball rolling. We was taught to be strong to a degree, right? So again, there's things we are just going to keep held in. And when we do release it, we want to at least be in a calm state so you don't feel attacked or you don't feel like you have to run away. At least from my perspective, what I've seen things. I can't talk to you when I'm at my angriest. Let me get some time in peace. And if you are going to be around me, at least just do the bare minimum. Like some people will keep persistent. Oh, talk to me. What's going on? Talk to me. What's going on? You can't do that all the time. Some people are not going to be for it. Not just men, sometimes women too. You're going to have to, again, give each other some form of space. But if you're going to be around each other, just console each other without saying much. I would know because I've done that on a few occasions. I don't have to find out too much of anything right away. But when you are ready to talk, you know I'm here. But if you know you just need that hug, need that, yeah, I'm here. Be surprised how long some people really stand in their relationships and their marriages just by those simplest things. Ladies, I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, when a man just requires peace and quiet, don't necessarily think that they doing the unnecessary things they ain't supposed to be doing. A lot of times there are most men that are just gonna be in their thoughts about a lot of different things that's going on, especially if they feel things are spiraling out of control. Again, most any man or any real common sense logical man want is just peace. Not just love, we want peace as well too. We want to be able to say we're spending our time with somebody that's worth it and necessary, not somebody that's just there just to be there. Somebody let me know when I said something wrong, and I'll just be quiet for the rest of the day. But from a logical sense, this is what it is. You have to be able to come together and again compromise. Like if you expect somebody to go above and beyond for you, you might get that. But you better be willing to do the same thing. Exactly, serious. And that's the truth right there. And that's on both angles. You both have to be able to sit down and talk like, listen, this is what I'm feeling right now. Where do we go from here? you discuss the problem open. And again, it shouldn't be aggressive. We shouldn't be coming at each other's necks. None of that. We should both have a clear mind and an open eye and an open ear. Again, this is how we are going to be able to effectively communicate on all levels to where we move forward from there and shoot, even build greater and stronger bonds. If that's what we are supposed to be doing as a whole. We are a unit, right? Some people that don't think that way. And when you got people that have that situation, you got to move away from that. Some people might not think that way because they still are in the loss of what they really want and what they really require. And what they think they require, now they second guessing it. So again, you gotta fully know what you want before you just delve into anything. Dating wise, relationship wise, marriage wise. You gotta know what you need and not so much as what you want. You gotta remember that part though. Again, it's solely about opening up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That part right there. Shout outs to the plug. You're supposed to do that though. And that's true, serious. You have to let it be known exactly what it is you want. Like where do you want things to go? Those are the only important ones I've always felt are important. Like what do you want out of this relationship? Where do you want it to go? And that's it. Everything else should be what I need. Those are only two wants I've always felt. And those two wants are the most important ones. What do I want out of this person? What do I want out of this relationship? Where do I want this relationship to go? But then again, we both got to be on the same level to go in the same direction. Again, just remember you can't put everybody in that same general category of things. Now, you might have had one person that didn't give you most of what you needed or what you wanted. Now, you might be across somebody who's going to give you everything that's mostly important and mostly needed. And what's mostly important is, again, keeping a strong balance, furthering your relationships, furthering your communication. Exactly, serious. That part too. And you right on that part too, James. And that's an old saying. That's the crazy part. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's really like a down south thing too, or anywhere in the south. I've always heard that shit when I going through there. Always heard that. But no, it's the truth though. You both got great aspects on it, but it's the truth. You can't go in with this brutish behavior, and that's on both ends. Can't go in with a brutish mindset thinking that you're gonna strong arm and bully a relationship to where you want it to be at, or a marriage to where you want it to be at. No. Again, it should be what do I want from this person outside of what I think I want from this person. I want this person to be truthful and understanding. I need this person to be truthful and understanding. I might want to actually build with this person for the rest of my life. So on and so forth. That's how you should really see it. After those two wants, everything else should be what do I need? I need security. I need peace. I need all of that. I need structure. And you definitely said something in volumes right there with that too, serious. You know, dude, it takes time and effort. But again, you both got to be understanding in that point, though. I understand you probably came from this. I probably came from this. We can't bring whatever from our previous situation into our present situation. And if we are going to be spending time with each other and really being amongst each other, then we both need to have a clear understanding of things. Again, ain't much that separates us. Again, not everybody's going to be in the same category. I done been from, have been around main people who were upstanding, even down to the low lives, right? Mostly every last one of them, at least from the logical perspective, see things almost the way we all see it. At the end of the day, we need each other regardless of how you feel. So we should really just get down to that notion again. You know, bring back something that's structural. If I plan on having you as my woman, I plan on really building with you and seeing how far we gonna go. And again, we should always have some form of an open conversation. A lot of times we might have to push people away from us only because we need the time to ourselves. We still need to balance. You know, like in any, good relationship, yeah. Sometimes you're not always going to be together, especially if you still beginning. Not always going to be together every day. But when you are together, that's supposed to be the most important thing. It's supposed to just matter about you and that person. That's just like if you're both working, prime example, and you don't really have time to be with each other through that week. If the weekend is the best time for you to be together, then hey, you make that shit special. At least till you able to have days where it's during the week as I well look, if you busy or if not busy on this day, look, we could go out and go do something on this day. Again, keep communication lines open on both ends. Men nor women or mind readers. Nobody's a damn mind reader. I don't care what you say. And sometimes you just read situations real well. Gotta be remembering. You're now in a situation where it's two of you. So you can't just think about your heart. You gotta think about the other person's heart as well. What might not hurt you might hurt that person. And vice versa. So again, compromise. Learn to come to terms when you need to come to terms. And again, when there's things that need to be discussed, you have to just sit down and have a conversation. Shout out to the bikers, baby. Shout out to the bikers, baby. I'm assuming by the road hog noise that somebody in here got a motorcycle. Mm-hmm. Oh, we didn't remember that part. It's not just about your interest no more. It's about what's best for both. The only time sacrifices should be made in any form of a relationship or marriage is if it's needed and necessary for your offspring and for the betterment. So you can put yourself in a better situation. That's just like you might have to sacrifice certain times when it comes to financials because if you're trying to get into a better house or if you're just trying to get things that you know you need, like a better car, especially if your family is building, you're gonna want some form of a van or a truck. You ain't gonna just sit in no two seaters and no four seaters all the time. No, you gotta remember that part. You know, you gotta always do that. You know, be mindful for yourself, but also be mindful for the person that you're building with. That's absolutely right. Adjust your expectations. Can't do nothing else but do that. I feel if those things are tuck in with real consideration, then some of this dating pool or some of these quote unquote bad turmoil relationships won't be as bad as it seem to be. Again, when you don't sit back and think about the overall value and the safety of things, you know, put too much pressure on certain things. You just learn to observe and carefully analyze what you know you need. The person is not giving it to you, and you just keep it moving from there. Don't waste your time on one person if that one person is not giving you that undivided time and attention. You can call it speed dating, but it's really not speed dating. It's just carefully trying to pick who you really want to settle down with. One thing I will tell anybody again, you don't let one bad experience taint anything that could be for your future. One thing to remember again, you can't play around with somebody's mind, but you can't play around with their heart neither. Two strongest things in your body, your mind and your heart. Your mind is always going to keep you thinking and always keep you sharp and on your toes. Your heart is going to tell you exactly what it needs to tell you. Same thing with your spirit. You know, sometimes you have to learn to readjust things. If you came from a bad situation, readjust yourself, reacclimate yourself, and reaffirm yourself that guess what? Just because this happened previously, that don't mean it's going to happen again. And if I see the signs and the warnings that I need to see, then guess what? I'm going to move clear from it before it becomes a problem. I don't care if you look at life as chess, checkers, or any form of game. It could be blackjack. You better make sure you know when to hold them and when to fold them, so on and so forth. You be clear in what you want and what you need, right? But you mostly be clear in the things that you need, not what you want. But all in all, though, good talk as always. Think I did drop the link. I'm not sure if I did, but yeah, still got time. If not, ain't gonna hold y'all too long. For those following me on Clap Up, motherfuckers, I know, I know. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll see y'all in the next hour. Next hour. Matter of fact, I see y'all at 6:30. I need to make sure everything is right. The Wi-Fi right, the coffee right, everything right. But again, hopefully somebody did get something out of this. Exactly, serious. Like, look, you have to compromise. There's going to be things you might not like to do, but your partner might not. You know, your partner might like to do. Get incorporated with that, and vice versa. Might be things she don't like, but if she willing to do it because she really just want to keep that love. If she's doing it because she honestly just wants to be a part of, then accept that. Find common things that you know you both love, and just do those things. Everything else will come into motion. Like prime example, if you like long walks, then take them long walks. Long walks and long strolls, you'll talk. You're in each other's presence. You're getting to know each other and feel each other out the way you're supposed to. How you expect a great relationship again if you're not communicating, even on that level? Got to be real with yourself. A lot of times people go into a situation without clearly assessing and thinking. And sometimes that be even to their own detriment. Again, you need to be cautionary with things you know, people that you're being around, people you're trying to put in your life. And if you are going to put the best people around you, and even if you are going to place somebody with you, plan on really going for the long haul. Make sure that person is right on board with everything. There's some things that should just be common sense on both ends, for men and women. For some, again, common sense factor will keep everything in motion. Again, there's going to be days us men don't want to speak about certain things. And even if you are going to be around us, the same way we would comfort you, hold you, and just not say much, we expect the same thing sometimes. See, that's a key element sometimes. Tell some of you ladies that need to hear. When a man say he needs peace, give him his peace. And if you are going to be around him to try to help him go through whatever, then guess what? Don't say much. If he does vent, let him vent. As long as it's not being aggressive towards you, just do what's necessary. Something to think about. And fellas, when your lady does require certain things, or she feels that she needs certain things, you got to meet those expectations. And if you know you can't at that time frame, then again, you still got to be open and honest. But if you are going to do what's necessary to keep everything preserved and make sure you're doing the right thing, use your common sense, your logic. Tell me. I know, things have changed, especially this generation when it comes to dating and anything else. The main thing that has changed a lot of things is social media. Not gonna lie to you. Again, some of you listen to people come on here and they tell their tales. But again, you gotta be realistic on things. It's a cautionary tale for you to not go through certain things. Yes, it is. But it's still also you that has to make the full understanding. If you're already avoiding things like that, keep yourself where you need to keep yourself at, grounded and level. Don't let somebody else's past experience affect your experience. Your experiences in life are yours, not nobody else's. Cool gamer, what's going on? But yeah, for those who just coming in, y'all already know y'all can definitely catch this replay. What happened? I know it's too hot out there. I was running the treadmill for like 30 minutes straight. And before that, I did the Stairmaster for 15 minutes. And then before that, I did night workouts. Oh, see, yeah. Oh, you had a leg day today. I was running for 30 minutes straight. Shit. Still got it. Nah, man, listen. It's a process back, man. It's just certain things. Certain times you're going to have to do that. And you got to remember this part, too. Relationships are going to be technical, almost like workouts. You're not going to focus just on your upper body strength all day. You're going to work on other aspects that you need, especially to keep yourself well balanced. And again, before I get up out of here, I do appreciate everybody that tuned in for the conversation. Definitely appreciate everybody that's been a part of this build, still being a part of this build. But we still got more conversations to bring, and I'm still going to revisit this because again, I feel just knowing certain things that you need to know, and just observing the things you really need to carefully observe, it'll definitely pan out. Yeah, R.I.P. to some of the celebrities who have passed away recently. I heard a few names. Um, but yeah, um, definitely, prayers and condolences to those who need it, especially those who have lost family members, to those who might be coming up on anniversaries. Definitely healing prayers of those who need it, especially those dealing with mental or physical health. Those who haven't been here, hopefully everything is good with you and you already know where it's at. You already know we're going to be here. With that being said, let me start getting myself ready. Again, for those following on Clap, I'll see y'all at 6:30 with the vibes, definitely. It's Throwback Thursday, baby. Let me get myself up out of here. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I'm gonna do is keep it real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics, real bills. Like I said, this is a conversation I'll definitely revisit. I think these conversations definitely get somewhere. Got to get back to a common balance. And with that being said, hold on. Take us away, baby Rufus. And, one more again for the people, one more again. I could give y'all a couple more minutes now. Oh. Chase, baby. EPB, what's going on? I see y'all tuning in. Matter of fact, man, listen. I can break down brief. I know. You know how I do it. No, but you just got to remember this part again. It's not so much that separates us. It's not hard to find what you definitely need. You just got to find that person that's going to be attentive to those needs more than anything. Had to drop out the bushes for baby Rufus. I smell Shadow hugging in here anyway. I don't know. Don't think my damn comments and stuff don't be going off. I know who be sharing me out and who don't. And it's okay. It's okay. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh, I forgot it is Friday Eve, so here. Yeah.
I got G's. You ever make a bitty hit her knees? Well, guess what? I'm JP. On my dime, make a bitch say.
Come on now. Oh yeah, it is Friday Eve. My fault. Don't worry, don't worry. But you just gotta remember that part though. Like I said, it's on both angles. And today I covered on both angles. Again, for some of you men, whatever you may be seeking out of a woman, you better make sure that's what you really want from that woman and what you need from that woman. More what you need, just like with the women. It's more what you need, not what you want. You got to remember this part. The relationship is not going to be one way. When you are with somebody, you have to think about both of you.
I don't want to go to work. I don't want to wait tomorrow. I just ain't trying to go to work. I don't want to wait tomorrow. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to wait tomorrow.
There you go. There you go. There you go. You're happy now. You're happy. Oh, no. I think I might actually do an award show soon. And again, for you high ups that need to hear this before you think about anything, again, this is for entertainment purposes. I'm using these for good reason. I know you still got to send emails, but leave me be. You see my peoples are happy and laughing. Come on now. You can't deny that. Gotta look at the damn videos. God damn it. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at it. Look how you get the laughter out the damn chat, damn it. Come on now. Come on now. Especially us saying, now watch this. Watch this. Come on now. Look at everybody laughing, damn it. If they ain't laughing, they dancing. Entertainment purposes. Come on now. I can't help the music is in there, and I'm not. It don't matter, because even with the original, you still would have gave me some damn. Come on now. How you can't love this right now? Come on now.
Yeah, no, you love it, muscle lips. Let's go. Lap it up, you hungry son of a bitch. Whoop! Sorry.
Get a handle on your frisbee, college boy.
Oh, you do not want to go.
Come on now. How you not gonna love that? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Make no sense. Look how happy the people look. Look how they look when I give them this. Look how they look. Look how the people. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, y'all not going. Come on, don't cry, Marlene. Don't cry, Marlene. Come on. Christy, no, I'm not. It is for entertainment purposes. It's how you got to entertain the people. And some of these videos and drops, they going to come with music. Yes, I know. But come on now. Come on now. Can't keep giving. I ain't do nothing. Come on, man. I ain't do nothing. Oh, man, got me uptight. Oh, yeah, where my new birthday drop at? Where my new birthday drop at? Birthday drop for all the birthday people up in here, man. Oh. And you know, I don't be caring. No, I don't be caring.
I normally don't ask girls stuff like this until they tell me they're pregnant. What's your name?
Clapper.
For entertainment purposes only. Come on now. I think I'm gonna host an award show. I'm gonna figure this out. Let y'all figure out which ones y'all gonna vote for. Damn it. Don't worry. Everybody gonna get one of these too.
I just want an Oscar.
Oh man. Oh, it is Friday Eve. I didn't forget about this. I didn't forget about this.
Trust me, girl, take all your sins. So let me in. Don't give in. Trust me, girl, take all your sins. So let me in. Don't give in. Trust me, girl, take all your sins. So let me in. Don't give in.
Oh man. Oh man. But yeah. Again, hopefully somebody did get something out of this conversation. Don't encourage my madness. But again, this is for entertainment purposes, damn it. I bet I see an email trying to get paid off me, and I ain't even getting paid off here. I can see you sitting there. Never mind, Nate. Shut up. Shut up. Just go out with a bang. Hold on. Just go out with a bang. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm gonna go out with a bang. My bad. Give me back, baby Rufus again. Come on, man. Come on, man. For entertainment purposes, god damn it. One more again. One more again. Nate, shut up. That's for another damn live. Let me get the hell up out of here. Get it on my damn nerve. How you want to send me an email talking about your video can't be monetized? And you ain't even trying to monetize me and get, you know what? I'm going to skate past y'all with this. I'm tired of this. Got on my damn nerve. Keep sending me an email about something and knowing I can't get nothing anyway. So watch this.
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
Hey, can you stop swearing, please? My baby's in the other room. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Shit. I'm sorry. Damn it. I'm fucking... I'm sorry.
Ah, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you too.
My bad, because come on now. Send me a damn email. Video can't be monetized. I ain't getting monetized anyway. Already though, y'all was one and done with me like this was food stamps or the public assistance or some shit. So yeah, I'll be alright. Can't get nothing off me if I ain't got nothing. How about that one? About that one? Y'all gotta take responsibility for that one. And on that note, I'm gonna shut up, but I am gonna leave y'all with something. Leave y'all with something else. I ain't forget about it because it really ain't my problem no more. If you think to send me another email, I'm gonna definitely send you one of these. Watch this. There you go. Let me get my ass up out of here. For those who just tuned in, definitely catch this replay. Sorry I had to give y'all a little bit of madness, you know. But again, most of these videos are for entertainment purposes. So again, don't send me the emails being huff, y'all. Lucky because word was going to get used for when they do drop cash apps. Some of them are. Ah, man. No, I can't let y'all go out like that. Hold on. I can't let y'all go out like that. I can't. I was supposed to play something else with somebody too. Hold on. I really was supposed to play this though. Drop ain't been played in a minute, so here you go. Hey.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, and I was also showing how good I feel today. Watch this.
You must first begin to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now drop, now drop, now drop, now drop. Breathe in, breathe out.
Now let me get myself up out of here. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.